this reflex action part is left.
Yeah.
Yes, reflex action. Reflex action or reflex arc के लिए simply you have to remember this thing, right? Here always, okay, what do you understand by the term reflex action or reflex arc?
Ma'am, basically, reflex action is basically, uh,
Yes.
yeah, ma'am, I'm saying that reflex action is something, action which is done suddenly, without any message going to the brain.
Yes, here thinking part is not involved. This brain, okay, thinking part is not involved. Why brain is not involved? Because these are quick actions. These are quick responses. If message will go till brain, then obviously it will take time, right? So message तुरंत respond नहीं कर पाएंगे. So message doesn't reaches the brain. Okay, so here you can see first there is a stimulus. Stimulus comes and stimulus binds on the specific receptor. If it is pain, so pain will bind to pain receptor. Heat या cold है तो it will bind to temperature receptor and so on. Okay, fine. Then what happens? Sensory neuron carries the information to spinal cord. Okay, it carries the information to spinal cord. Then in the spinal cord, there are association neurons present. They will interpret the message and give that message to the motor neuron. Motor neuron will finally give that message to effector, that is our muscles or cell, and finally we will respond towards that particular stimulus.
Okay. So, ma'am, basically, all the reflexes are like, if touching a fire, we remove our hand quickly. Those are all reflexes. But, ma'am, this action can be like, suppose we are driving, we are cycling. So suppose the car, if it is coming towards us and we apply the brake automatically, that is also a reflex.
Pranjal, your voice is breaking for me. I can't understand anything. Can you please repeat your
Ma'am,
question again?
yeah, ma'am, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but पता नहीं क्यों your voice is not clear. I'm not able to understand what you are saying. Clearly समझ नहीं आ रहा है what you are saying. Yes, can you please repeat?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. Hello, I can't hear anything.
Ma'am, can you hear?
Yes.
Yeah, I was saying that we are driving and because of some reason we automatically apply a brake suddenly. So that can also be a reflex.
Yes. Yes. That can also be reflex. But driving का condition हम क्यों नहीं इसमें लेते? Because you know while you are driving, right? जब आप drive करते हो तो you are fully active with your brain. अगर तुम बिना brain के तुम drive करोगे तो सब कुछ खत्म हो जाएगा. Right? Because brain ka all parts like your cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla part, all parts are active while driving, because while driving you have to be very conscious. इसलिए हम बोलते हैं don't drink and drive. Why? बिकॉज आप जब ड्रिंक कर लेते हो, सो ड्रिंक करने से क्या होता है, इट अफेक्ट्स योर सेरेबेलम, एंड सेरेबेलम क्या करेगा, इट वोंट बी एबल टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट, एंड इवन इट अफेक्ट्स योर सेरेब्रम ऑल्सो, जिसकी वजह से आपका रिस्पॉन्स टाइम, रिएक्शन टाइम स्लो हो जाता है, राइट? एंड वी ट्राई टू, यस, बट या कि वो बोल रहे हो कि हाँ जब हम तुम ड्राइव कर रहे हो, अचानक कोई डॉग आ गया तुम्हारे रास्ते में, तो व्हाट वी डू इज़ अचानक से हम ब्रेक मार देते हैं, स्टॉप कर देते हैं. सो या दैट इज़ ऑल, दैट इज़ जिसको हम बोल सकते हैं कि वो रिफ्लेक्स एक्शन. ओके, done with the chapter. So for some reflection was given, reflex. This experiment we didn't do, Pavlov's experiment on dog.
Yeah, ma'am, but that is not in the portion.
Okay, no problem. Okay, there are like types of reflexes: natural reflexes and conditioned reflexes. Okay, so natural reflexes are like the name itself given, inborn, by birth हमारे में ये होता है, is one in which no previous experience or learning is required. These reflexes are inborn, like they are inherited from the parents, like blinking, coughing, sneezing. These are protective, right? And salivation, swallowing, peristalsis, these actions are what these actions are the natural reflexes. And conditioned means acquired, is one which develops during lifetime due to experience of learning. For example, what you experience simply at sight or by smell or a familiar tasty food, resulting in watering of your mouth. This means that if you have not eaten that food earlier, the response would not occur. Exactly, आप क्यों बोलते हो कि हाँ वहाँ पे जाके ये फूड खाना चाहिए, वो टेस्टी है, बिकॉज आपने पहले कभी खाया है, इसीलिए यू नो द टेस्ट. अगर आपने कभी खाया ही नहीं हो तो आपको टेस्ट ही नहीं पता चलेगा, राइट? So this is like it is acquired, that is it depends on your previous experiences. So here like difference between them is given: natural, it is also known as simple or inborn, and conditioned, it is known as acquired. So inborn required no previous learning, while here it is developed through or by experience or life experiences. Directly related to stimulus, brought about by condition, totally different from the direct stimulus. यहाँ पे direct stimulus नहीं होता, आप thinking से भी कर सकते हो कि yes मैंने वहाँ पे ये food item खाया था, it is very tasty, and you can suggest others for them. सिमिलर इन ऑल ह्यूमंस, राइट? ये वाला जो नेचुरल है, सब में सब ब्लिंक करते हैं, सब सलाइवेशन करते हैं, इट इज़ कॉमन. बट यहाँ पे इट डिफर्स. अभी आपको जैसे कि वो टेस्ट अच्छा लगा फूड का, तो इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी कि आपने जिनको जिनको सजेस्ट किया उनको भी वो फूड अच्छा लगे, बिकॉज सबका टेस्ट अलग है, राइट? सो डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट्स, इंडिविजुअल्स टेस्ट सब्जेक्ट टू लर्निंग एंड एक्सपीरियंस. सो पर्सन टू पर्सन दिस कंडीशन वेरीज. Okay, so Pranjal, any doubt in this chapter you have?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, if you want, we can move on the next chapter.
We can solve these questions.
Okay.
थोड़े क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर लेते हैं एंड देन structural and functional unit of nervous system. Yes, first one. What is the structural and functional unit of nervous system?
Neurons.
Wave of electrical disturbances that sweeps over the nerve cell.
Impulse.
Yes. Long thread-like part of nerve cell.
Axon.
Point of contact between two nerve cell.
Dendrites.
Dendrites.
Yeah.
Dendrites or synapse.
Oh, it's nerve cells. Okay. Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Synapse, nerve
Synapse,
cells.
na?
Yeah.
Yes. Bundle of axons enclosed in a tubular sheath.
Uh, nerve.
Kind of nerve carrying impulses from brain to gland or muscle.
Motor nerve.
Now you have to identify whether they are stimulus or response. Where withdrawal of hand on touching a hot plate.
They are stimulus.
Mhm. So what you are doing, stimulus को touch करके you
Acha,
are withdrawing.
withdrawal. It's withdrawal. It's response.
seeing a green light turning into red at road cross before applying the brakes.
This is stimulus.
Pain in the eye if something falls into it.
This is response.
Um, yes.
Yeah, ma'am, because the first that something will fall and then the pain will occur, no? So it's a
Mm-hmm.
response.
Understand by the term ganglia. What is ganglia?
Ganglia, this I have to go through again. Don't remember. Ma'am, what was ganglia actually? It's just out of my mind. Hello?
Yes. The insulating sheath covering the neural axon is called.
Yeah, insulating sheet.
Yes, covering the neural
It's
axon.
it's neurolemma.
Yes. Which one of the following pairs of brain part and its function is not correctly matched?
Cerebrum, memory, cerebellum, balance body, medulla oblongata controls activities of uh, अच्छा D1 is also pons. Con- no, ma'am, D1 is not correctly. Stop.
Which one?
D1.
What is Pons consciousness?
Yeah, consciousness is in cerebrum.
Yes. Third one, a mixed nerve is one which
A mixed nerve one which carries sensation from two or more sense organs. Means what we have to state in this?
these are the four options. Which one is correct?
Acha, B1.
Yes. Ash is the largest part of the brain.
Largest part. Cerebrum.
Yes. White matter consists mainly of
Axons.
uh, axon, white part.
Yeah, ma'am.
White part?
White
No.
part contains gray
Cell
part
body, na?
contains neurons.
Ha 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 ha. Cell body. Yes, axon, axon. Correct, correct.
Yeah.
Part of brain concerned with body balance.
The part of brain concerned with body balance is cerebellum.
Yes. Now you have to identify this is simple or conditioned. Reflex. Knee jerk.
Knee jerk means what we have to consider?
Uh, it is like simple reflex or a conditioned one.
Simple or conditioned. Knee jerk. I think it is conditioned.
And here,
Ma'am, what is this simple and conditioned? I don't remember.
now just now when it's simple मतलब जो by birth हमारे में रहता है.
Okay. So
Knee
knee
jerk
jerk.
is simple. Okay, in which leg is involuntarily extended as a result of sharp tap below the kneecap. In a relaxed leg rested on the other leg while sitting.
So means what is this? Basically, there is a um, means
No
what
no,
is
the
there in the knee?
conditions are given. Conditions are given जिसमें you have to identify कि ये natural है या फिर conditioned है.
Okay.
Okay, natural है या फिर required है, that you have to identify. So ये तो simple जो ऊपर है वही same नीचे लिख के दिया है
Yeah, we
उन्होंने.
have to go through that.
Yeah, that is present
Hello.
inside and outside the brain.
Ma'am, which question?
This one. Name the fluid that is present inside and outside the brain.
It is cerebroneal, something like fluid.
Cerebrospinal.
Cerebro, cerebrospinal, yes.
Hmm.
It was something was spine, I remembered. Cerebros
The
something.
junction between two nerve cells.
Junction between two nerve cell.
Nerve cell.
Uh, Synapse,
Yes. Part of brain which is concerned with memory.
cerebrum.
Part of human brain which controls body temperature.
It's hypothalamus.
Very good.
Ma'am, can you give me a minute? I'll just come.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Sorry, there was someone on the door.
Okay. Now, true or false? The main component of white matter of the brain is perikaryon.
False. It's false.
Yeah, because white matter is
I
actually
mean, we have to correct the false statement also.
yes. No, here they have asked only state
Yeah,
whether
in
the
yeah, but we'll do that because in exams they will ask like that only. We have to correct
okay.
the false statement.
Mm-hmm.
So the correct will be the main concept of white matter of the brain is axons.
Yes. Second one, the arachnoid layer fits closely inside the pia matter.
Arachnoid layer of fits closely inside the pia matter. And this I have to go through. I don't remember properly.
No, there is a gap between all the three membranes which is filled with cerebrospinal fluid.
Okay.
Right? They are not very close to each other. Okay, a
Yeah,
double
they're
chain
not
of
stick to each other.
yeah,
Yes.
a double chain of ganglia, one on each side of the nerve cord, belongs to spinal cord.
Double chain of ganglia on one side of I think this is two.
बस ये वाला एक बार चेक कर लेना बुक में. Okay, dura matter is the outermost layer of meninges.
False.
No, it's correct, na?
Dura. Yeah, Dura is the outermost.
Dura,
Yes.
then yeah, dura, then arachnoid, and finally pia.
Yeah. Paya is the innermost, no?
Yeah, which contains all the blood
I thought it
vessels.
ulta.
Yes, that contain all the blood vessels.
Yeah.
Differentiate between the following pairs. So differentiate between cerebrum and cerebellum with respect to their function.
Differentiate between cerebrum and cerebellum. So the function. So what is it? 1 point or 2 point? What is?
Um,
It was
marks,
not
nothing
mentioned.
is written. Okay, 1 point you can say.
1 point or 2 point is only asked basically. So
Mm-hmm.
we can say cerebrum. Basically, it is the place of conscious and unconscious mind. No, they are asking function. 1 minute.
Yes,
So function. Basically, all it controls all the voluntary actions,
yes.
and cerebellum controls the body balance of the body.
Okay. Next, sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system.
Sympathetic nervous system basically. I mean, what you can say. I know both. What are both? But what you can say
For
means I don't
sympathetic, you
know the
can
explanation.
for sympathetic अभी क्या पूछा है overall effect on the body. So sympathetic prepares the body in dangerous situation.
And
Prepares the body,
parasympathetic
relax, relaxes.
relaxes
Yeah,
certain organ or something into normal.
actions.
Rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Sensory nerve and motor nerve, direction of impulse carried.
Sensory direction of impulse. So sensory nerve carries the impulse from the from the region of impulse coming to the brain, no, to the association nerve.
No, no, simply you can write sensory nerve है तो carry messages from sense organ to the brain and spinal cord.
Okay.
And
And the
motor
motor nerves, it carries the impulse from the brain or spinal cord to the effector muscle or gland.
yes. Then function of medulla and cerebellum.
Medulla oblongata, basically, the function of medulla oblongata uh, is to control all the involuntary functions of the body, and cerebellum function is to maintain the balance of the body.
Yes. Then cerebrum and spinal cord, arrangement of cital and axis. Simply like
Yeah,
white
yeah, I
matter.
remember that.
Hmm.
Yeah, so in the case of cerebrum, the outermost layer is made up of gray matter, and the inner layers are made up of white matter. In case of spinal cord, the outer layer is made up of matter, and the inner layer is made up of gray matter.
Yes.
Yeah, basically both are opposite to each other.
Function of synapse.
Position, no, what function of the synapse, uh, function. Ma'am, synapse is the gap. So what is the function for that? Is it just a gap between the nerve cells?
Yeah. Carries neurotransmitter from one neuron and
Oh
passes to
yes,
the other.
yes. So the synapse carries the neurotransmitters.
Yes.
Okay.
Then not carries, it helps in passing
And
the like or
yeah,
taking carrying the
yeah,
neurotransmitter
yeah.
from pre-neuron to
Does
the
not allows
post-neuron.
the impulses to go out of the way. Basically, we can say.
Function of association neuron.
Association neuron, basically, it transfers the impulse to motor neurons.
Uh, Motor neuron and
Yeah,
takes the message from impulse from sensory neuron also, no?
yeah.
So it's a mediator between the sensory and motor neuron.
Oh yes, we have to add that sensory one also. Yes. Yeah.
Function of medullary sheath.
Medullary sheet. Ma'am, medullary sheet is that axon sheet, no? What was the name?
But that is myelin sheath.
Myelin sheet. This.
Medullary sheath is like it is related to I think let me check. मेडुलरी शीथ आपके जो बुक में क्या है उसमें नहीं था मेडुलरी शीथ नो प्रॉब्लम. ओके मेडुला ऑब्लोंगेटा का फंक्शन.
It controls all the involuntary functions of the body.
सेरेबेलम.
Controls the body balance.
सेरेब्रोस्पाइनल फ्लूइड.
It saves the brains from minor jerks. We can say
मैकेनिकल शॉक्स.
mechanical shocks and minor jerks. Ma'am,
व्हाट इज मेंट.
cerebrospinal fluid is basically little jelly type in look, no?
Yes, it is viscous. Yes.
Yeah. If it will be pure liquid, then it will not absorb much jerks and all.
Yes. What is meant by reflex action?
Reflex action is the sudden action done by the body so as to uh, need to explain it properly. One minute.
Responding
Reflex,
towards any stimulus.
yeah, responding towards the stimulus.
What are the advantages of having a nervous system?
This helps the body to know what is going on in the environment, and what else we can say.
एंड उसके बाद आपको अगर नहीं आ रहा तो व्हाट यू कैन डू इज यू कैन राइट द functions of this brain and spinal cord because nervous system में brain and spinal cord ही होता है, right? Carrying
Yeah,
impulses and all voluntary involuntary actions, everything
yeah.
you can write. What is the difference? Okay, why is spinal cord and brain referred to as central nervous system?
Because I have to go through this.
Mm-hmm.
This answer I am not remembering.
Central nervous system मतलब वही impulse के related you can say.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
control all the activities, regulate all the activities, सारे organ systems को control करते हैं.
Voluntary activities and involuntary, all the
Involve-
activities.
Yes. What is the
Yeah.
difference between reflex action and voluntary action?
So basically, reflex action is the action which a body does it automatically uh, due to some to get escape from some dangerous reason, dangerous situation. And voluntary actions are all the actions which we do ourselves, such as reading, writing, walking, talking, etc.
Then application based question.
Ma'am,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to ask something that now I'm in 10th, so we have boards now. So in
Mhm.
boards, suppose I'm writing any answers or something, so we have to write dot to dot answers, or we can explain in our own words.
You can explain, but the words you are writing should be from book because ICSE का main thing is what you know कि ICSE mainly focus on the textbook only,
Yeah, so
right?
words the other words we can do here and there, but the meaning should not change and the main words should be as it is.
हाँ अभी लाइक सी व्हेन यू आर राइटिंग इंग्लिश तो इंग्लिश में आप बहुत सारे मीनिंग्स एक वर्ड के बहुत सारे मीनिंग्स होते हैं तो यू कैन राइट डिफरेंट वर्ड्स बट बायो में लाइक बायो या साइंस में क्या हो जाता है यू हैव टू बी स्पेसिफिक यू हैव टू यूज साइंटिफिक वर्ड्स बायोलॉजी लिख रहे हो तो बायोलॉजिकल टर्म्स होने चाहिए राइट
Okay. Yeah.
या सो दैट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर राइटिंग इंग्लिश और एनीथिंग तो क्या होता है कि आप वॉइस चेंज कर सकते हो सेंटेंस का पैसिव एक्टिव वॉइस चेंज कर सकते हो मीनिंग्स यू कैन राइट समथिंग
Yeah.
डिफरेंट
Yeah.
बट या बट हियर यू हैव टू बी स्पेसिफिक because
Yeah. Yeah.
ICSE का main thing is what कि they focus on the textbook only.
Mm,
Yes, CBSE and all में है कि you can write but for ICSE they focus on the textbook. Okay,
yeah.
uh, two hungry boys A and B enter a restaurant and find a table decorated as follows. So, boy A and boy B. Boy B starts salivating but not A. Explain the reason for this difference.
Mm,
Yes.
uh, just a minute. Ma'am, what could be the answer in this?
I'll give you hint. You can write about simple reflex and coordinated reflex.
Ma'am, that simple and coordinating I had to go through once again, I think. I
So
understood that,
simple.
but
Yes, simply अभी A जो है is not salivating but B को food देख के salivation होने लगा. Why? Because coordinated मतलब पहले उसने ये food को खाया है तो उसको taste पता है.
okay.
Right? It is based on his past experience. But for A, he is seeing that food for the first time. So he is not salivating because he doesn't
He
know the
must be
taste. That
thinking
how is
that how would it be, and what is the means, how would it taste, and all he's thinking.
what?
Means he would be thinking the A1 that
Yeah.
how would food taste and all.
Because he is eating that food for the first time so he doesn't know the taste because उसने पहले नहीं खाया but B
Yeah.
already उसने खाया तो he know the taste so he is
And
salivating.
yeah, and ma'am, the B1. Suppose he has eaten the same dish, but this time now some other person has made with a different look or taste. So then also he will salivate because the
सी
all, yeah.
सलाइवेटिंग, अभी आप कोई एक, कोई सपोज सपोज यू आप कहीं पे सैंडविच खा रहे हो, ठीक है, अभी ये सैंडविच आपको अच्छा लगा तो एवरी टाइम इट्स नॉट कि वो वैसा ही बनेगा या वही पर्सन बना रहा है, बट वॉट यू नो वी गिव अ नेम कि या यहाँ पे लाइक आई वेंट एंड दिस वॉज वेरी टेस्टी, दिस वॉज वेरी यमी, द टेस्ट वॉज समथिंग डिफरेंट, राइट?
Yes.
अंडरस्टूड, यस। तो वो फूड को देख के ही स्टार्टेड, एंड सलाइवेटिंग जरूरी नहीं है कि एवरी वन सलाइवेट, दिस इज जस्ट द कंडीशन गिवन। ओके, एंड इवन अभी
Okay.
समझो कि यू आर वॉचिंग सम फूड का वीडियो, ओके, यू आर वॉचिंग सम फूड का वीडियो, वो फूड आपने कभी खाया भी नहीं, बट कभी कभी होता है ना कि हमको देख के एकदम ऐसा लालच आता है कि नो कितना टेस्टी दिख रहा है, कितना यमी
Yeah.
दिख रहा है, वी फील राइट, अगर आप वीडियोस वगैरह देखने लगो
Yeah.
यूट्यूब या इंस्टा पे लाइक फूड वगैरह अच्छा अच्छा कुछ, तो वील स्टार्ट, मतलब हमें बहुत अच्छा लगने लग जाता है, भले
I
तुमने उसको
just today
टेस्ट किया
saw
है या
one.
नहीं।
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I just saw today one video. I was celebrating little one.
या
Yeah.
इट हैपेंस, इट हैपेंस। Okay, 10 to 11 chapters, or like this chapter also we did now.
And there is one more chapter. We can start that.
Which one?
Second chapter. Cell cycles, chromosomes, and all.
Okay, अभी 15 minutes की है।
Ma'am, we have half an hour.
Wait, lecture is
No, no.
still?
Yeah, yeah. 5:15. Yeah, 15 minutes only.
Yes. So today we
Yeah,
will do
today.
quizzes, and quizzes कर दें, फिर next class में will start.
Yeah. Sorry about today because actually I was out. I
No
thought
problem.
that today class was at 5:15.
No problem.
Because every day it was at 5:15 only.
So you all are going out?
No, no, actually my sister is on offline classes, so I have to go and receive her because she's not okay with the online classes. What we can do, but our grades are too low that we can't do anything. We have to send her.
What?
Yeah, but we means basically my sister she's getting low grades in online.
Mm-hmm.
She's not comfortable with that, so that's why we're sending her. But we are taking all precautions and all. Ma'am, are you typing something on the desktop? I cannot see something.
Yes. Quizzes.
Yeah, now I can see. There was a glitch. Yeah, ma'am, I can see.
Two main
Two
organs
main
of nervous
organs.
system are brain and,
Spinal cord.
basic है बहुत लगता है।
In the picture only they are showing it.
A message moving from the spinal cord to the arm muscle starts at letter
E. No, no.
what?
Starts at means what? It starts at letter.
Yeah, to the arm muscle starts at letter. Start का मतलब
It's D.
है A,
Okay.
17th position. Dash help detect light and create vision.
Photoreceptors.
Which of the following senses are most closely related?
Smell and taste.
Yes. Brain is the control center of entire body.
True, true, true.
Receptors send messages to the
Recept- Receptors send the message to uh, receptors. They send to the message to brain. Control
control
centers.
centers because spinal cord भी आता है उसमें.
Okay.
Which type of receptor is not found in your skin?
Light.
Of the following, which is not a sense organ?
Intestine.
Silly question they're asking. Ear functions for
Balance. Hearing. Both balance and hearing.
yes.
Uh, A. Man, this is very easy.
Yes, we'll complete 8 questions.
False.
Auditory receptors.
False.
Yes,
False.
I'll. Yes, wait, I'll find one. This human nervous system. Parts of brain. Function of cell body.
Ma'am, I think third one. Oh,
Function of
this is a
myelin sheath.
fourth.
Plus second one. Function of dendrite. You have to tick all the possible ones.
Function of dendrite. First one. Ma'am, only first one.
Not receives impulses.
No. Oh, that was
Receives now,
receive.
it also receives the impulses. CNS consists of
Mm, cranial nerves. No, no, brain and spinal cord. Acha, this is all selecting all. I thought it is
yes.
one.
CNS full
And
form.
for second one,
Which part of the neuron has the function of transmitting impulses towards a cell?
dendrite. No, 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 no. Dendron.
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 Function of spinal cord.
Controls reflex action.
PNS full form.
Second one.
Dash nervous system consists of all the dash which, okay, you have to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, so dash nervous system consists of all uh, central nervous system consists of 1 minute. Third one.
Very good. Function of peripheral nervous system.
First one.
Controls
Controls
reflex
reflex.
actions. No. What is neuron?
Basic unit of then 1 minute. Neuron also carries impulse. No, no, the fourth one, not the second one, only the fourth one and the first one. Yeah, submit.
It
Oh,
carries impulses. Which part of the neuron has the function of transmitting impulses out of cell body?
axon.
Correct. Function of brain.
Controls all voluntary actions of the body.
PNS consists of
Cranial nerve, spinal nerve. No, ma'am, you
oh
pressed on
spinal
spinal cord.
cord. Sorry. Function of dendrite.
Uh, second one, fourth. No, no, no. Sorry, third and fourth. Eh?
That time they gave this one correct. 50% correct.
Should be 52. One was right.
Okay, last two questions. Last quiz. Only 11 questions are there. Which part of your brain controls involuntary muscle movements?
Cerebrum. Eh?
Involuntary.
Acha, involuntary. Oh, medulla.
What other systems does your nervous system work with?
I think muscular. No, no, no. It's immune.
All.
All correct?
Yeah, exactly. All the body's organs they coordinate with brain.
Which of
Which
the
of the
following
following
is
is
not?
one of the Mr. Gant's favorite words? This is this is I also don't know it's Mr. Gant's favorite
Lobe.
words.
It's lobe. Second one.
It's medulla oblongata.
0 points.
Why is your spinal cord important?
Second one.
What part of your brain is responsible for coordinating muscle movements between the voluntary and involuntary muscles? Yes,
Cerebellum. Cerebellum.
Sere, I can't hear you.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Very slowly. Okay, which part of your brain controls voluntary muscle movements as well as interpret senses?
Second one.
What are the three major parts of your brain? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Pranjal. Hello.
Ma'am, like
I can't hear you. Your voice is very low. क्या हुआ, वापस जा रहे हो?